Dobra, jedziemy. Z kolejną częścią Alana.
Where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
Alan Wake,
Is
patrzcie.
this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special
Alan
Agent
Awake.
Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Zbadaj uprzednio zalany obszar.
How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be.
On się wierci. Co się dzieje w ogóle? Słyszycie to, czy nie?
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of
Ja ci nic nie
case
będę
is
mówił,
this?
bo koleś wierci w ścianie i to tak mega głośno. Czekajcie, a czy ja tu mam teraz... Czy ja dobrze patrzę? Jak się robi to, żebym ja to... Kurde, czemu ja tego... O ja, teraz mam piosenczkę Wide Awake. Ja, możemy sobie słuchać.
Keep them safe. Our lives
Ale
could depend on it.
zajebiście.
They have vital information.
We know about the Page's wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
No ja chcę
The
tutaj
flooding
jakiś klus.
disappeared
No.
very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap.
Co coś wbija do ściany, może wiesza obrazek. Dobra, co wy tam piszecie? Objeździłem już całe miasto, żaden pseudomechanicy się nie chce tego podjąć. Wyzwaniam już po jakichś gościach 100 km od mojego miasta i też nie chcą brać. Otwierają te zakłady i tylko by olej i klocki wymieniali. Zawsze możesz sam spróbować. A co musisz zrobić w tym silniku? I'm wide awake, wide awake. Na, 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 I'm wide awake. Na, 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 I'm wide awake. O ja. Nowy potwór tu musi być, jeśli tak patrzcie, co zrobił. Zjadł jelenia. I'm wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Alan Wake. Uszczelka pod głowicą. Weź taką z syfonu. Dobre pytanie. Aha, czyli nie wiesz, co ci jest. No uszczelkę pod głowicą to byś wiedział, co zrobić, tak? Byś wyciągnął silnik, rozebrał go. Znaczy nie rozebrał, tylko wiesz, nie musisz całego. Wystarczy połowę. Splanował głowicę, wymienił uszczelkę, ustawił rozrząd i jazda. Hopie, no to na YouTubie na pewno jest napisane, jak to jest zrobione. Czy ja mam te strony czytać? One się tak nie do końca po kolei układają, to jest też problem. Ja wolę, jak oni mi je czytają do uszka. Wide awake, wide awake, wide awake. Alan Wake. O, patrzcie.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo.
Aha,
Looks like
okej.
they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Okej, czyli oni polują na ludzi, kult. Żre olej i żyga płynem chłodniczym z korka. To jest uszczelka pod głowicą. Myśmy mieli to samo. Myśmy mieli to samo. Masz nieszczelność pod głowicą i te gazy, które masz, które powinny tam w tłokach walić, wychodzą do płynu chłodniczego i dlatego ci wywala płyn chłodniczy. No i olej ci żre, bo nie spala go. Tylko, znaczy jakby, nie wiem, spala, nie, to jest tak, że on spala ten olej, zamiast, wiesz, go tam tylko sobie smarować i ten. Dokładnie mieliśmy to samo, jak żeśmy jechali wtedy przez Grecję. Przecież kamperem, pamiętacie historię, były nagrania, są na YouTubie. To nam paliło litr oleju na 100 km. No i oczywiście kolor był taki czarny z wydechu. I były te same objawy, bo właśnie masz nieszczelność tej głowicy i no i mówię. Te gazy ze spalania rozgrzewają płyn chłodniczy, dlatego ci wywala, jakby wiesz, zagotowuje go i wywala tam. No plus jeszcze cała reszta. No to po prostu potrzebujesz teraz kogoś, kto ci ten silnik wyciągnie i splanuje, ale ja nie wiem, czy to nie się, jak są jacyś tacy eksperci, to czy oni tego nie robią bez wyciągania w ogóle. Bo ten silnik ma na zewnątrz, to się dałoby chyba zrobić, wiecie. Wyciągnąć znaczy wyciągnąć. Na pewno są do tego jakieś maszyny. Nie, nie, u nas żaden nic płyn nie reagował ze spalinami. Myśmy tylko dolewali co chwilę wody tam, już później destylowanej czy czegoś tam do chłodzenia i po prostu oleju, żeby tylko jechać dalej.
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
A brak amunicji, zajebiście. No, nie mam ammo. A teraz to już nie mam nic w ogóle. Nie wiem, czy powinienem szybki zapis tu robić. To tam piszesz, Kamek? A, że polują na silniki nowe. No ale to, co nam było trzeba zrobić, to nie było jakieś skomplikowane. No koleś wziął ten silnik. Pierwsze musiał go otworzyć, tą klapę. Takie coś, co się skręca. Tam, gdzie to jest ta uszczelka. No i zobaczyć, co tam jest, bo może wystarczy uszczelkę wymienić. A może blok jest sprawny. No to wtedy kupujesz nową uszczelkę i wymieniasz, nie? Tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej. Dobra, wiecie co? Ja nie wiem. Chyba nie będę nic badał, chyba idę do auta, bo nie mam ammo. to jest? Czemu tu nie ma? Tu jest niby znak pudełka. A gdzie pudełko jest? Tu są też kamyki.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Jest pudełko. Tylko zły dzień, niezłe życie, a jeśli masz dobry dzień, po prostu to zignoruj. Widzicie? To tylko złe życie. Ale gdzie my jesteśmy w ogóle? Gdzie ja polazłem? Aha, że tu jest zamknięte niby. To przez miejsce zbrodni przejść. When I wake, awake, why awake?
The Cauldron Lake General Store! Were you living in the woods? Late night poker game! Drank water from the lake! Broken and living in the woods! From the depths! Flew around! The night!
No ja nie mam broni, ja nie wiem co ja mam robić z nimi wszystkimi, jak ja nie mam broni. No i mam tu szybki zapis. Zajebiście, dobra, czyli ja muszę jakoś stąd spieprzyć, ale tak, żeby... No nic, no to ominę ten sklep. Jestem ciekaw, czy jak się wczytuję, to czy to pudełko mam znalezione, czy nie. Chyba mam, bo ostatnio jak coś znalazłem, później był safe, to już tego nie było w tej skrzynce. Nowe ślady tu miałem znaleźć, czy coś? Coś tu buczy. To chyba ta skrzynka, co oni ją naprawiali.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Mhm. No, ciekawostka. A motorzysty już nie ma, rozumiem. Dobra, uciekamy stąd. Może w Bright Falls. Mam nadzieję, że będzie...
Mr.
O
Wade,
nie.
we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Welcome
Love
to
you
Bright
too,
Falls.
Wanna
Dear
say bye to
Fest.
Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Alan Wake musi pisać teraz, bo nie wiedzą co robić dalej.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
O nie. He's here.
I remember.
Member.
Thank you. Welcome. We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show.
Ja, jesteśmy teraz Alanem Wake'iem.
And as usual, our house band, Old Gods of Asgard, is here. And you know, you crazy Vikings.
Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids.
Świetne
Had
lustro,
I
powiem wam.
already done the show? Was that a recording?
Co to jest? Polerowana Mika 2000 lat temu? Czy co chodzi? Jak on się ma? Z brązu, no.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down, sit down, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Strasznie cicho są te filmy.
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
Uuu.
Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a
Doppelganger.
fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
Alex Casey występuje.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours.
Trylogii.
A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
No nieźle, Alan. Alan Wake.
Hello?
Grubo.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
Hey! I think I've been locked in! Anybody?
Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great.
Kod muszę znaleźć.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Moja interpretacja wieloświata. Okej.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
To trochę słabo, bo teraz nie wiem jaki jest kod. Co o tym myślicie? Tu nic nie ma chyba więcej. Tam są jakieś drzwi, ale jak tam tu się nie da wyjść chyba. Nie wiem, zgaduję, że znów coś przeoczyłem. Strasznie ciemno jest w tej grze czasami, także już chyba nic nie widać. Co myślicie? No nie no, tu chyba nie ma nic więcej. Nie wiem skąd ja bym ten kod miał znać. Nie ma tu żadnych numerów. Niczego takiego. Jakaś notka powinna być z jakimś, nie wiem, kodem. A, 665. O Jezu, kurwa, to są głupi. Przecież jest wielki napis 665, na to nie wpadłem. A wy też tak oglądacie i nic nie powiecie.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
Co on tu ma?
There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Gra zapisana. Będzie się działo.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air.
Czyli on się gdzieś wydostaje i tamten go dopada,
This
później
place
on
felt
wraca.
familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced about riding here for countless days. A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far, but other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Że wróciłem do Nowego, ale nic tam nie poza pisarza był moim bezpiecznym miejscem. Pisząc powieść przyniosłem się spokój. Mogłem szukać drogi ucieczki, próbowałem wiele razy bez... Dział Dor wydawało się prawdą, czy to wzięło się z mojej twórczości, a może... Leżę mroku w pułapce, musisz pisać, żeby uciec, ok? Szesz się zgrzyta, Alice. Wróć do pisania, aha, ok.
I had to write more.
Na wide awake, wide awake, Alan Wake. Wake, 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 wake.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back.
Co,
We have a
powtórka?
great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course we have Alan
W
Wake.
Kontrolu były takie akcje, nie?
Writer, books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Myślę, że tu broń leży.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
Roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
O ja, znów. Dzieje się. O nie. Już nie ten kot. Książka dalej będzie ta sama, czy się zmieni? Wieloświat. Wieloświat Alana Wake'a. Pięć. 565. No, jestem chyba detektyw Casey. Czekajcie, mogę sobie wyłączyć na chwilę, chcę zobaczyć jedną rzecz, jak to wygląda ta scena bez ray tracingu. O, całkiem ładnie. Nawet bym nie odróżnił pewnie. Jak włączę. Nie, czekaj, wysokie tu chciałem włączyć. Czekajcie, to ja wyłączyłem go, czy wcześniej, czy tylko wyłączyłem jeden efekt? Dobrze wyłączyłem, dobra. No, jest jakaś różnica subtelna, ale w takiej scenie to... Teraz będę grzebał w kąpie.
Hello?
O! To jest nasz janitor z tego, z Kontrola. Pamiętacie?
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom! Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katoppa kun a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Lecimy do piwnicy po jakieś narzędzie, żeby się wydostać.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Mapa. Gdzie jest basement? Za kulisami. Aha, tu jest do piwnicy, okej. O kurde, gdzie ja jestem? A tu. Tak, to ten z kontrola jest szantacz. No, ale tamten naprawdę był w tym instytucie, on był prawdziwy, nie? Przecież tam na początku mopował tą podłogę. Co to jest? Aha, światło. Brak ładunków. Jakich ładunków? Tą rzecz jeszcze chciałem sprawdzić, jak to wygląda na FSR-ze. Czekajcie, włączam FSR. Okej. Okej, dobra, kumam już o co chodzi. Jak tam natywną. Aha, o Jezu, jaki FPS. Chyba z 30. Chyba tak. No i to jest właśnie to. Jakbym włączył natywna frame generation. Czekajcie, niech się naprawi. Okej, dobra, kumam. No dobra, to wróćmy sobie do naszego pierwotnego ustawienia jakoś. No to wszystko. Szczegóły cieni. Czemu mi się szczegóły cieni wyłączyły? Dobra, jest
An old
90.
lamp
Tak
in a
można grać.
shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Co to jest? A, i tym będę łapał jak Hagrid, będę łapał
The
światło,
lamp
czy tam...
felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
Jak
I felt a
Harry
magnetic
Potter.
pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
Okej, kumam, o co chodzi. To jakby bierze światło. Okej. I zmienia wymiar. A, shit, to jest jakaś ściana wtedy. A jakbym tak był? O, wraca mnie z powrotem tu. O, teraz tu mogę wyjść.
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
Zobaczmy, co tu jest.
I needed to find another way out.
Dziwne.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map, and the key, the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
O ja, wydarzyła się historia. Teraz muzyczka musi grać. Teraz muzyczka.